Amen. Guys.
Yep.
Thank you, Zola. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Aslan. I'm from Pakistan. I'm doing MBA, right? So I'm here to discuss about the topic that I have.
Yes, sir.
So the topic that I have on the behalf of my group is about the ISO 6000 in Iran, right? First, the topic that I'm going to discuss is about the when was Iran joined and how many companies participated ISO 26000 and what are the main special things of ISO 6000 in Iran. Before going and jump into the presentation, let me give you the bit history about how this thing just jumped into the Iran. First of all, it's currently standardization, establishment, and then take. Standardization was began in 1925 with the adaptation of the law and the weights, and after that, they jumped to the establishment began in 1953, and the Institute of the Commerce that gives the initial structure of the standardization in the Iran. Then after that, we have the entakment that give the responsibilities and the different framework to get the achieved in the Iran. Now, my next slide is about, you see the Iranian people, the flag, and how they are responsible or they are very passionate to get the CSR in their country. Right? Now, first of all, when the Iran was joined the ISRA, International Institute of Standard Industrial Research of the Iran, ISO 1960, like the most asset technology communities and the sub-communities. ISRA joined ISO 26000 in 2010. Namely, this country is one of the developed country of the country because you see all the countries in green, right? They already joined the 26000, and this is I'm going to mention about the Iran, right? It's the flag of Iran, and this is the map of the Iran, right? And okay, when was the Iran joined in? The ISRA president is the highest administrative, financial, and the technical authority responsible for the overall management of the administrative, executive, research, and the education affair of the ISIRA. Okay, how many companies participated in the IS 26000? CSR Iran received Kaysan CSR report. Kaysan is one of the biggest company in the Iran, namely the construction company of the Iran, right? And it was the first company who gave the CSR report, right, on the basis of the EFQM. Now let me discuss further what is EFQM. EFQM is the European Foundation of the Quality Management. It consists of three things: leadership, process, and the result. Leadership consists of the strategy, participation, people, and the resources. Next is about the people remarks, society remarks, and because I'm the people, you're the society, you're the communities. When company doing some good job, it's effect on us, right, to get the good target, not in the result. Okay, this is the big concept about the EFQM. Now, one thing is more, why EFQM considers CSR in the report? Because they thought that CSR is one of the reliable and one of the more trustable thing to get the high assessment of the different CSR report, right? Then we have next slide is about workshop in the Iran. There used to be two workshops in Iran. One for the Mubarak company, next for the open for all the people. The Mubarak company is one of the renowned, one of the famous company in the Iran, like the steel company, who participated as the first host of the Iran at the workshop. Then the second workshop is about the open for all the people. The people come and see whether how the CSR is affecting our company, how the CSR is affecting to the people, what are the main target. If we should have a CSR, how it affect the people, like the human rights, like sustainability of the environment, a lot of things we have, right? Then we have the survey. Now it's one of the important part of this presentation, because it was a survey was taken in the Iran based on the empirical study, right? They're going to research based on empirical study. They used to send like questionnaire-based survey in the company almost 100 organization. They got studied there. 130 organization, 105 the feedback, and 80% was the result, right? And about 90% of the organization under the study have classified all the like mentioned about very important. Mentioned about the already discussed about it, right? Then, Okay, one thing is more. Because in Iran, like Iran is an Islamic country. Because of the Islam, there is a lot of things in our religion about the charity work, like the zakat. That's why in the CSR we consider that a lot of charity work is very important. That's why the Iranian people are very focused to the CSR point of view. Right? Now, this is the last part, and unfortunately, I'm not going to present this because Andy will present the last part. It's like a short summary to visualize how the CSR is going to affect the company and how the CSR will affect in the future to the people. And then come, Andy.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Salah. Thank you also all of my members. Okay. Finally, I'm going to introduce about this schematic overview of ISO 26000. You can understand all of the concept of ISO 26000 from this figure. All of the class. Class 1 is means scope. Class 2, all of the class have any roles. I'm going to introduce just brief concept to you. Okay. All of this schematic overview of ISO 26000 purpose is just going to sustainable development. It means maximizing an organization's contribution to sustainable development. We already discussed each of the base components before in the parts. Another one, benefits of the implementing ISO 26000. Why we have to choose ISO 26000 into our organization? Because this slide is gonna explain for you. First one, why? Competitive advantage. Second one, reputation of your organization. Why? Because ability to attract and retain workers, customers, and clients. Why? Because maintenance of employees, moral commitment and productivity. Why? Because we of the investors, owners, donors, sponsors, and the financial community. These 5 things are core advantages of ISO 26000. Why? Someone who is going to ask you, why ISO 26000 is important for our organization? You can answer now, because all of this answer helps for you. Last one, relationship with stakeholders. This one is core answer. Another one, finally, you can understand after all of our presentation, creates opportunities to identify and act on priorities. Another one, build stronger business models in the spirit and for continuous improvement. Third one, able to develop and incorporate social responsibility programs. Last one, ISO 26000 is, it's also important for us, is powerful social responsibility tool to assist organizations to contribute to sustainable development. I talked about in the figure sustainable development. Okay, this one is availability. If some organizations want to introduce ISO 26000 into your organization, you can contact from this availability. First one, ISO 26000 organization located in Switzerland. International Organization for Standardization, blah, 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 blah. Okay, available for purchases, www.iso.org, ISO members, also this one. A free of the charge companion brochure, you can see, also you can read this address. Okay, it's open for you. It's always open for you. Okay, guys, we have used all of this reference in our presentation. Okay, thank you so much. Really, thank you. Thanks for your attention and your attention. Okay, any question?
Any question? Ahmad, Iran, any question? No question? Good? Ahmad, okay. Oh, Mark.